And it starts with a story that a woman wrote that was about her own healing, and she wrote it as in the process of us doing therapy. So I'm going to read you the story and then tell you how she worked with her fear. Okay? It's called A Fairy Story. In it, she's, just by way of context, she's 7 years old. She's hiding in a closet, terrified after an unexpected attack by her drunk and enraged father. And the little girl is praying. She's saying, "Help, I can't take it anymore." And she opens her eyes to see a fairy in a haze of blue with a glittering wand. She lets the fairy know how her father's been beating her and her mother doesn't help, and how she feels like they both wish she was dead. And the fairy listens with tears in her eyes and then tells her that while she can't make all the pain and fear disappear, she can help get her through this time. She can help her forget and then remember later when she's able to handle it. With a wave of the wand, the good fairy said, "I'm going to send things into different parts of your body, and they're going to hold them for you until you feel strong enough to let them move freely again." And she explained she's going to tighten and dull her pelvis and her belly. She's going to constrict her heart and throat some to protect her from feeling the raw intensity of hurt and fear and brokenheartedness. I'm reading the rest of it from what she wrote. "You'll have trouble feeling and being close to people, but it'll be your way of surviving. At those times that the pain erupts, you'll find your own ways to control it that may not look good to the world, but will be of temporary comfort. And you, my darling, will be fairly functional human being in spite of all this because you have a strong mind and you can hold all the sin. And I'll be helping you." The child looked directly into the fairy's eyes and asked, "How will you help? Will you come back to see me?" "You will not forget everything. I will leave a voice inside you that will urge you to reconnect with your whole self. It may be a very long process, but in time, you'll feel an urgent calling to step out of imprisoning beliefs, to unwind your body and release what it's been holding all these years. You'll learn the art of sacred presence. There will be physical and emotional pain as you open, but you'll have what you need, the compassion and wisdom, the support of loving others, to be a whole person, spiritually awake, but still the same. This is because your soul has always been there, just hidden by the scars of this lifetime." The good fairy put her arm around the child's shoulders and gently led her to bed. She waved her wand and stood by the little girl as she finally relaxed into a deep sleep. She gazed tenderly at the small, innocent face and then whispered her goodbye. "When you wake up, you'll forget I was here, and you'll forget that you asked for help. You'll forget the sharpness of your daily pain. This is the only way I know to get you through this. You're a beautiful child. I love you, and in fact, your parents love you, although they're incapable of showing it to you. You'll have to love yourself enough to heal so that one day when you're older, your life will be powerful, full, and free. One day you will know who you really are. You will trust your goodness and know your belonging. Until then, and for always, I love you."